So now before we install the shaft, we're going to run it through the Pure Spec shaft alignment machine by SST Pure. Basically this machine, we're going to try to find the optimal plane from the butt end to the tip. We're going to line it towards the target. What that's going to do is increase stability at impact to keep the face more square longer, so our shots are going to go online more frequently.
And Frank, really quick, we had some questions on the blog about this, like puring, and until kind of talking to you, I was kind of out on, well, I don't know if it helps or not. You know, some people I talk to it does, some people it doesn't, but you were saying you can align the shaft where if I needed to get it higher, you can do it. If I needed for accuracy, you can do that. Is that correct?
Certainly. For a tighter dispersion, we would align the shaft with the hard side forward. We can increase launch and get the shaft to maybe probably kick a little bit more if we go soft side forward. And when I say forward, in the 9 o'clock position, at the address position 9 o'clock, so towards the target.
Okay.
So we'll put it in the automated puring machine. Most builders that don't pure, they may do a handheld kind of flow, or try to find the spine in the frequency vise. This kind of takes that to a whole new level here. It's going to get right down. This is definitely science. Most builders are going to put the logo of the shaft either down or up for the most part. So what we'll do, in no particular fashion, we're just going to install the shaft. This is going to pretty much pure it. It's just push button from here. So right now it's basically the puring machine is testing the symmetry 360 degrees to find out the lows and the peaks and the valleys of the golf shaft. It would be impossible to afford a shaft that is 100% perfectly symmetrical. No manufacturer is going to take the time, energy, and money to build a shaft that's perfect or perfectly symmetrical. So we're going to put this chuck on the shaft. This is going to simulate the driver head. This chuck's about 200 grams, which happens to be the weight of the driver head that we're going to put on for CJ. So now it's in the logo down position. That's our starting point. It's going to flow the shaft. It's going to find the optimal plane down to the ½ degree. So it's rotated the shaft about 90 degrees. Right now it's looking for the soft side and the hard side. So now the pattern's getting really tight. It's flowing back and forth, very nice. You know, a lot of the builders that don't utilize SST Pure think they can do it by hand, when in fact there's several planes, spines in a golf shaft. This finds the most constant, stable plane from the handle to the tip.
All right, Frank, so here we've pured the shaft. We've got, where we need it. What do we do next?
Well, it comes to the point in the build where now that the shaft's pured, I got it cut to length. We're trying to recreate kind of the same weight as the former club. This head is definitely a little lighter, so we have about 3 options of what we can do here as far as swing weighting. We can use old-fashioned lead tape. Certainly we can plug it with a tip plug, a tip weight, or we can hot melt the head. I spoke with CJ about what we want to do, what's best for him and his needs. Certainly, because this build is experimental, we're not going to necessarily shoot ourselves in the foot and weight this thing eternally, just for the simple fact that if he wants to ever change the shaft as far as length, as far as the weight of the shaft. We're kind of stuck with the weight here. So we've chose to actually tip weight the tip to bring the weight up, and then we're just going to go from there.
Perfect.